Well, you might call it a glimmer of hope for home buyers tired of getting beat out in bidding wars. A new survey from Coldwell Banker shows 1 in 5 homeowners across the country are considering selling their house in the next 12 months. It comes as home prices in the Denver area are being pushed up due to continued low inventory and high demand. Realtors say buyers are having to offer $100,000 over the list price in some cases just to win, or all cash or non-contingent offers. It's so tough right now. Here with some perspective on that is our 9 News real estate expert Lane Lyon. He's a Denver realtor and managing broker at Coldwell Banker. Good morning.
Hey, Corey, it sounds like you speak from experience out there.
A lot of experience. We've been looking for a while. So with interest rates starting to rise, buyers are really getting pretty creative when it comes to finding a home.
They sure are. They're writing letters, Corey. They're knocking on doors. In fact, I have family members who've gotten text messages from realtors recently asking if they want to sell their home. I heard a story yesterday where some people saw a moving van in the driveway of a home. They went up, knocked on the door, asked if the sellers, if the homeowners were selling. They said, yes, we are. They wrote an offer and got it accepted before it even went on the market. So I want to say, if you're going to try some of these different non-traditional, maybe solicitation routes, it is best to have guidance from a real estate expert, because there are rules. There are fair housing guidelines. Your agent will help you craft that message. And while it is working for some, I might add, Corey, that the majority of the buyers having success right now have had heartbreaking loss. They have experience. They know how to take calculated risks to write a winning offer. So hang in there.
Yeah, you have to be very careful with those letters, too. You don't want to be too forthcoming about how desperate you are. Exactly. So with spring now here, there is some optimism that we're going to see more homes coming on the market, right?
There is optimism, but we don't anticipate the demand to die off too much. You know, that survey you were talking about a third of the respondents says we're motivated to sell because we didn't realize how much we could get for our house. And about 34% confirm something that we've been speculating for a while, and that is they've had reservations because of COVID-19. So we're hopeful that as more people get the shot, more houses will come on the market for sale. So fingers crossed on that, Corey.
Yes. The hard thing is yeah, you might sell high, but then you're going to buy high unless you're moving out of Colorado. So there's that. Yep. Let's talk about interest rates. Recently, mortgage rates have started to go back up. What impact could that have?
Well, it's reminding home buyers not to delay amid signals that our economy is recovering. In fact, Freddie Mac earlier this month put out an announcement that says that 30-year mortgages were up over 3% for the first time since last July. Still, this is nothing to stop the presses about, Corey, especially if you think about where we've been. Let's take a look at this graphic here that shows the past 5 years. You can see where they were in 2017, closer to 4%, over 4% in 2018, in case you've forgotten. That's about 2 full percentage points compared to where they were at the end of last year, was in the mid-2s. But don't panic if those days have left us just yet. Historically, look at this. We've been way higher, almost 9% in the 1970s, almost 13% in the 80s. Imagine that. 6% range in the early 2000s. So I did talk to some lenders. They don't see this little uptick dissuading buyers out there. And keep in mind, we're not seeing danger signs. We really feel this is going to be a strong spring and selling season. So hang in there. The news is still positive for both buyers and sellers. It just takes a lot of patience.
Yes, I love that we brought up that graphic, because even though they are ticking up just a little bit, we are still so low. So it is still a good time to buy if you can find the house. Lane, we always appreciate you joining us. Yeah.
Have a great day.